The year is 2121, and the Earth has become uninhabitable. Every single scientist spent the past 100 years trying to decipher Nirvana High Paladin instead of solving climate change. Simply put, the complexity of Yu-Gi-Oh! Has ended the world. But hope still remains. Two heroes, the great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandsons of MBT and RJ, have made a startling discovery. Right when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was just beginning, before Synchros, before Goats, before Master Rule 1, there existed another rule set. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Junior rules. No tributes, no quick plays, one spell, and one trap per turn. Now, using Tachyon technology, these two must contact their ancestors, convince them to play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Junior rules, and conscript as many of their fellow Yu-Gi-Tubers as possible to start a movement to simplify the game that would eventually end the human race. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Junior journey.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Leah. I am here from Prague Playoffs in Junior Journey. Joe has brought me back in a time machine from the Pendulum era in an attempt to save Yu-Gi-Oh! Before we get there. I am so excited to be here, and I am so excited to be playing this pile of dog shit. This format is awesome because every single card in this deck fucking sucks, and yet this deck, I think, is unbeatably good. So this is Fire. Super special shout out to the members of Joe's Discord and to the Junior Journey format Discord, where I have unceremoniously stolen this idea from. Apparently they say this is a very good deck in this format, and it is so funny that I simply cannot resist. So, this is a burn deck, and it relies upon a bunch of traps that are god-awful in the TCG, but are incredible in Junior Journey. So, Spiritual Fire Arcurani is a trap that tributes a fire monster to burn your opponent for that monster's attack. Now, normally this card sucks. However, if you tribute Ultimate Obedient Fiend, it deals half of their life points to them. Combine that with Dimension Wall, which is a shittier version of Magic Cylinder, which doesn't negate the attack, but which still burns them, with Dora of Fate. This card, when I heard that this card was good, I almost went to go and throw up because I cannot believe my eyes. So, what this card does, during your opponent's turn, you select one of their monsters, and on your turn, when you normal summon a monster that is one level below, they take damage equal to your monster's level times 500. Almost every good monster in this format is an 8-star, so if you activate this and you summon a 7-star, you also dome them for 3,500. These three cards together basically let you kill your opponent with 3 burn spells, which is hilarious. You know I cannot avoid doing that. Now, the funniest card in the deck, Ultimate Obedient Fiend. He can almost never attack, but he is a 3,500, and crucially, he has 3,000 defense, which means that Cloudian Eye of the Storm doesn't kill him, which is just hysterical. If you tribute this guy with Kurenai, you have probably won the game. 2 Smashing Ground. In the sideboard, we have a couple of plans here. So first up, we've got 2 Jinzo and a Smashing Ground. If Jessica is on burn, then I am going to need to adjust my game plan. The 2 Jinzos can negate all the traps. The Smashing Ground lets me sideboard out of some traps into spells to deal with her Jinzo. We also have 2 Barrel Behind the Door. This turns an opponent's burn spell into my burn spell. Hysterical. 2 Draining Shield. This is reverse Magic Cylinder, which is fantastic because it gains me life. Then, in case she is on machines, we have System Down because this card is broken. It also incidentally beats BES Tetran, which is hilarious. If we need just generic spell and trap removal, or, you know, where there's just something that's sticky, Regeki Break. And then I honestly can't believe I haven't fit Torrential into the main deck, but I don't know. I'm already playing every other trap, and I just feel like I can't afford to be playing all traps when I can only play one a turn. In the extra, we have 3 Flame Swordsmen. He's the boy. He's here to guide me to victory, and 3 Ambulance Rescue Void, because when I fight Jessica with this deck, she will need an ambulance afterwards to rescue her. That's the list. I'm so excited. See you in the games.
Hello, world, and all who inhabit it. My name is Jessica. My pronouns are she, her, and what on earth am I doing here? Welcome one and all to Junior Journey. It feels a little weird to be saying that out loud, but I am very excited. I'm excited because I really enjoy this alternate format. The junior community is going through a pretty exciting time right now, and the meta is better than it's ever been. 2007 brought with it a bunch of cards that facilitate a variety of junior format friendly strategies. Last episode you saw Snakes and Snipe Hunter, which probably would have been cool if there wasn't a crush card to deal with. There's also Machines, who gained a huge new beater in the form of Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon. Gadgetron? My brain wants it to be Gadgetron, but there is a stinky L there. A Legendary Ocean gains Warrior of Atlantis, a searcher that isn't hamstrung by junior rules like Terraforming is, as well as the absolutely massive Spiral Serpent. Heroes are pretty good right now. Stratos and Disc Commander, of course, are great, but Destiny Hero Plasma also rules in a format where the monster you usually steal from your opponent has 3k attack. You also have Double Dude as a means to make Plasma's summoning condition go down easy. This is a fun and exciting format, and I would love to show off one of those neat, interesting decks in our game today. Unfortunately, I gotta do this madness first. A little context. On April 9th, there was a Junior Journey tournament that was in this format, and the users who ultimately came out on top were Kalins and Aslion. There were 2 things very notable about these top contenders. Kalins and Aslion played a total of 4 matches each, and didn't drop a single game until they played each other. Since these decks were so similar and also seemed to tower over the rest of the format, it got me thinking, surely you can and arguably should combine both of them into one super deck, right? Both Kalins and Aslion maxed out on cards that are really annoying to attack over under any circumstances. That's Cloudian, Eye of the Typhoon, Ultimate Obedient Fiend, and the Djinns. The divergence in strategy is that Aslion was playing a terrifying, aggressive burn game plan, whereas Kalins was on a deck we simply called Tempo Bungus. It's just a pile. It's just a mixture of removal cards and 3k monsters. Our game plan today is to overwhelm Leah game 1 with our burn strategy, and then quietly bring in the rest of Kalins' tempo package. Overwhelming, disorienting, this is, hopefully, my Ultra deck. And then we'll go ahead and move on to the side deck. 2 copies of Electric Virus. This is another one that was in the side deck of both Kalins and Aslion's deck. You can discard this card to the graveyard and target 1 machine or dragon-type monster your opponent controls. Take control of that target until the end phase. So it is brain control that works on most of the best monsters in the format and doesn't use your spell activation. That seems like some pretty fair Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm looking forward to some fair and balanced Yu-Gi-Oh! 3 copies of Ancient Gear Gadgetron Dragon, Gadgetrillion Dragon, Mirror Force hasn't been good since 2005, and Gadget is looking to kick it while it's down. 1 copy of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Kalen's maxed out on the Blue Eyes. I decided to max out on Tyrant Dragon instead. Tyrant Dragon is almost strong, and like we said, it gets over a lot of problematic trap cards. We've got 1 copy of Soul Taker as an additional form of removal. Target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy that target, then your opponent gains 1,000 life points. Definitively, in my opinion, not as good as Fisher. Soul Taker targets and Fisher doesn't. Also, those 1,000 life points matter more than you would expect them to. Life points are pretty important in junior format. 2 copies of Bottomless Trap Hole in addition to the one in the main deck, and then 2 copies of regular Trap Hole. This card is better than Mirror Force. I really need everybody to come together on this because I'm right. Trap Hole is better than Mirror Force in junior format. Stop playing Mirror Force. Just play the regular Trap Hole. So yeah, this is the deck we're working with. I will see you in the games.
Well, folks, we are back with another episode of Junior Journey. I'm shocked, personally, that climate change hasn't been resolved. Now, I don't want to say that it's RJ's fault, but...
I mean, it's the Easter episode. We had to come back for a second round,
Oh, all right. Well, why don't you turn the suffering of my lord into a comedy joke for our web series? We have got two epically based individuals, one of which you might recognize from another unwatchable series on my channel. Jessica, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica. I'm JessyJPlays on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and I do a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh things, including junior format. I'm also hoping to expand into other content creating things, and I'm excited to be here.
And I do want to say, Jessie has a much better show than this on her channel, featuring another Junior Journey guest in Sophie. And after one episode, I can definitively say that the combined brain power of those two is much funnier than every single person we've had on this show combined.
That's really, really nice of you to say, but now you're setting the expectation for me.
No, don't get excited. That's a very, very low bar to clear. Speaking of low bars, Leah, how are you doing here today?
Hello.
Leah's kicking your ass in Prague right now. That's not a low
congratulations,
bar.
Leah. Leah's got 100% win rate versus Super Heavy Samurai. Good job. You all may know Leah as the individual who is absolutely slaughtering pretty much everyone this season of Prague playoffs, but I don't know. Do you want to speak for yourself?
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I'm glad that I'm interchangeable with Danny, as I learned before, who was supposed to be on this episode originally.
We'll get him eventually.
You're better because you showed up.
Oh, God.
Staring pointedly into the screen at Danny.
I love you, Danny. But yeah, I'm very excited to be here. Very excited to play this janked out format with Jess. And I don't really have anything to plug. Like, I don't even tweet. The only thing I do is Prague playoffs. So I don't know. Like, go read a book or something if you like me. I don't know.
You're on the wrong channel for that. The absolute most incorrect place you could be. Well, I guess without any further ado, y'all want to save the future?
Hell yeah.
I will do my best.
All right. So I gotta tell you, Jess, that I don't know if there's a chance that you can survive what I am bringing to the table here.
We will certainly see about that.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
You don't draw on the first turn in Junior, right?
No.
Correct.
I've made a great mistake. So we are going to go, Tyler, the Great Warrior.
There he is.
That's
For the
right.
12th format in a row. We may have made a mistake making this card legal.
We may have to have a conversation about Tyler.
This card's
All right.
hysterical.
He really is just a Super Saiyan.
I'm going to start off with a Heavy Storm.
Oh, come on.
Heavy Storm for 1.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hey,
Nasty.
clears out the field a bit, so I am going to... I think I'm going to set 1,
Okay.
set 2, and send it back to you.
The Storm
Compelling.
Shooter
Jesse
play around.
understands the
The
column
Storm
meta.
Shooter. Yes. Let's just go to battle. Weehaw.
Alright, well, prepare for absolutely nothing to happen. You attacked into my ultimate obedient theme.
Here we go. Yep. Here we go.
Oh God. We. I'll set a card.
Wow, you're probably the person that understands this the best. We were talking about that this was our Lele. He's just a big asshole that sits in defense position while in attack position.
I also love that he has like fangs on his chest.
Yeah.
It's like a little heart mouth.
He's definitely a medical anomaly. He also has eyeballs for nipples, so
Whoa.
what?
There's
I
no,
to read into.
there's no wrong way to have a body, RJ.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, he's got the eyeball nipples and he's got the chussy. It's a lot to deal with.
This is the worst
God.
day of my
Jesse,
life. I'm gonna
please
activate
play
Fixer.
and end our misery.
Okay, alright. So Fissure's fine, yeah.
All right,
Farewell,
so
Tyler.
that is goodbye to Tyler.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to
Suijin!
normal summon Suijin.
Yeah,
Go
We're
to
still
battle
playing this card.
phase.
25.
Of course we're playing this card. It's great.
25 big ones.
That was
25 big ones, and I'll pass it back to you.
Alright,
I
in the
gotta
end
tell you.
phase, we'll dust that back row.
Ooh, interesting. This has been around for a while, so I'm actually going to chain it. Get ready, y'all, because this is the deck I'm playing. I'm activating Spiritual
No!
Fire Art.
Yo, my.
So I am gonna go ahead
Oh
and
my god.
tribute my ultimate Obedient Fiend and deal 3,500 points of damage to you.
Wow, you're just dead to everything here, huh?
Oh, no!
I'll set a card with the Dust Tornado effect. Man, what the hell?
That's. I'm sorry, Lee. I don't know what to tell you. That is just
Alright. We will set a card. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna switch Suijin to defense mode,
Mhm.
and I'm going to
I know exactly where we are going with this.
Black Tyranno.
Oh. Oh
And,
no.
If that is that back row anything, do you have Karibo? Otherwise, we're going to game 2.
You got it.
That
God!
Holy
That was
fucking
Look
shit!
at that
absurd.
Black Tyranno!
I
Oh my god. Alright, this time I will choose the correct way.
I don't know. What if she sets up the Black Tyranno play again?
So, I mean, you guys still don't really know what I'm playing.
No, I have no
You
idea.
saw
whatsoever.
basically nothing other than, a limited card that a bunch of people play.
So, I would like to start this duel with a very special card and a very problematic card as well. I'm going to normal summon Cloudian, Eye of the Typhoon!
Oh, the premiere of one of the best cards of 2007.
I can't believe
Fucking,
this is like not only playable but crazy strong.
It's literally the best monster in the format. You don't really win games if you don't play 3 of this.
Cloudians. Alright, well, I actually do have the out here, and I do think that this is worth me going for. I'm gonna just Dark Hole him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's respectable. It's a big guy who can't be
I
destroyed
will-
by battle.
I will continue to not at all reveal what I'm playing.
Yeah.
Just
Okay. Sure.
attack.
I have the Typhoon just looks like a grunt from like Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Like that era of animation quality.
He kind of has a DreamWork eye. It's kind of hard to tell because he only has the one. But I think if you if there was a Cloudian who had 2 of those eyeballs, it would look like identical to the DreamWorks face.
He is actually
Amazing.
doing the Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff mouth, right? Like,
I'm glad
On
we're
this sacred day, bringing Homestuck into this space.
so I'm glad that we are enjoying this monster because I've got another one.
great. Awesome. This epic.
Okay.
And so I think I'm gonna go into battle and just get this over with now because it switches your Kazajan to defense mode because of Cloudian's other very strong effect. And I will take 2,200 here.
Yeah,
But-
I'll make him 0.
Yeah, I now I can kill him in a future time. So, your move.
I think I actually have this one.
Hmm?
Causing
What?
him to attack. We're
Just
gonna
need a fissure.
Storm Shooter in this column.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
off!
we'll bounce Eye of the Storm. Get over here!
Okay, okay.
Just like our Lord and Savior The king returns!
Wait, that's like actually
Yes!
thematic. He literally shot the storm.
And we're back. So far, Jess, I feel like we have played 2 really deep, skillful, long, interesting games of this format.
Yes, we definitely did get really intricate into combos and like we learned about so many cards. We learned about 3 cards.
Before you all get into this one, I do want to let you know we're trying to get to like an hour for mid-roll. This is easy for playoffs, but if you could just like really slowly summon Eye of the Typhoon again, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. I'm going to very slowly set a card, and I swear to fucking God, if you summon that fucking dinosaur again.
I am not going to summon that dinosaur. I'm gonna set 1, set 2, and send it back to you.
Storm Shooter.
It's so funny. It's just
Pinwheel thing going on here.
So funny. Okay, I have a question for you. So this card, this is Ultimate Obedient Fiend, right?
It could be anything.
Okay. I was hoping I could get you. Okay, we will summon Breaker the Magical Spaceship.
Yeah, well, there he is.
Hey!
I
Leah, you're just
love
playing like this is just History of Junior Journey is your deck. Isn't
Yeah.
is that where we're at? Just
I
like
don't
all
know,
the greatest hits?
Listen, I'm brain dead. I just look at the Forbidden and Limited list, and I just put every card that's limited at 1, every card that's semi-limited at 2, and ship the deck. Just ship the deck.
I will say, shouts out to the person who at the YCS came up to me with the Super Tetrans. I really appreciated them.
Fissure. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not interested in taking damage by attacking Ultimate Obedient Fiend if you're going to Fire Art Kurenai me. So go ahead.
Alright, well, the reason I set that Fisher's Bait is because I have another one.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
BES Tetran basically just reads, like, take a fissure out of your opponent's hand.
Yeah, I'll take it.
BES Tetran reads either that, or if your opponent summons Tyrant Dragon, cry. I'm going to normal summon Ancient Gear.
Oh,
What?
God.
Wait, it's Armades!
It's Ancient Gear Golem, right?
Yeah, it's Ancient Gear Golem, but worse. All Ancient Gear Gadget Dragon does is that it hates Mirror Force, and everything in this format hates Mirror Force. We're gonna attack.
You fool! Firestorm!
Fuck off! Are you kidding me?
Just get absolutely owned. Just it's incredibly owned.
Well,
It's the same deck!
you destroyed my Firestorm promise!
yeah, let's go.
If I had flip summoned that fucker, I would have been better off. God damn it.
Alright, here comes the punish. Here's the boy.
Yeah.
Tyrant Dragon.
Wham!
Okay.
Alright, I will set a card I have failed to play around Storm Shooter. Go ahead.
I mean, this just means she can get it if she Storm Shooters for 4 turns. I think you're fine.
I guess we should do this because I don't really want to leave myself without board presence, and I want this to stick. So I'm gonna
Oh my
activate.
God.
Okay.
Hold
Alright.
wave. All
Interesting.
right.
Okay, and then I am going to. Let's try this again.
No?
Well, sure. I will take 100.
Goodbye, Tyrant Dragon, and that will be all.
Okay. What's funny is, like, I don't think you have that dinosaur in your hand, but, like, if you do, then setting cards is so catastrophically bad. We are just going to normal Ultimate Obedient Fiend.
Well, there he is. He's chilling. he's chilling,
I love that we are mirroring.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Okay. Alright, sure.
This is the
Yeah,
worst
so neither
game.
of them can do anything.
Jessica, you're actually pretty close to attacking with your Ultimate Obedient Fiend.
I don't know.
Do
Go
you
ahead.
wanna? Oh, okay.
Ultimate
Thing.
Obedient Fiend being a defender that's immune to Eye of the Typhoon is probably the funniest fact about this card that we've come up with so far.
I am going to normal summon a BES Tetran of myself. Do you have any response?
That's fine.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my counters, and I am going to declare effect, take this one off, and go for that one.
Oh, it's Dimension
That's
Wall.
That feels
Oh.
good. I am good with that. I'm gonna pass it to you.
All right, fair enough. Oh, this card's so good here. Wait,
Oh god.
Um,
Do I just lose?
I don't think you lose. No, you don't lose at all. But it is very funny.
Have you ever noticed that Yu-Gi-Oh players say this is very funny in a very like dead inside way? Like they say this is very funny, and they mean this makes me feel something.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Eye
That
of
is
the
fine.
Storm.
And what this
Oh.
makes me feel is, fucking this card.
Yeah, we might need to have some conversations about Typhoon.
Okay, so we will just do this, change everybody to defense, and kill the Gadgetron.
Cool.
And these go to defense as well.
It is so funny that Eye of the Typhoon can't be destroyed by battle. That is
Right?
so funny.
Isn't that hilarious? Sure. I was really hoping you wouldn't see this. This is my sideboard card. This is Barrel behind the door.
Oh my fucking god. That
What is-
checks out
I
What is
wanted
the
to use it
purpose
on
of
you.
this card?
because
What?
I'm playing Burn. My favorite thing though is that this is kind of a janky side deck card in junior format because one of the best burn cards is Dimension Wall, but it's not effect damage, it's battle damage. So I'm just going to set one and pass.
All right, I'll draw. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Those are some noises.
We got some gameplay
They
here.
sure were. Yeah, this one actually, we are playing the game, technically. I don't want to attack this, like, face-down Firestorm Prominence, although, if you had it, you might have just summoned it and attacked. But it wouldn't have cleared the Ultimate Obedient Fiend, so who cares? This is hysterical. I guess I actually get to see what it is on attack deck, right?
No, it only affects face-up monsters.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll
Um,
turn Tetran to attack, and then at least you take damage this way.
Yes, I do. I don't have anything to do this turn, so I'm just gonna pass.
Technically, my Ultimate Obedient Fiend should be an attack here from when I attacked with Eye of the Typhoon as well. Okay.
Oh, thank God you
my
caught
turn.
that.
I know,
That
it really
wouldn't
could have been a
really-
huge problem. Let's go to battle. I'm just going to kill Tetran here.
Okay, switches to defense so I don't take the damage, and it will go bye-bye.
At this point, these Ultimate Obedient Fiends are effectively like your Duel Master mates or your Master Duel. Like, they're just sitting there reacting
It's
to
just
everything
on the
going on,
field,
just like making
yeah.
a pog face every time I had the Typhoon resolves and just doing nothing.
Wow, there's nothing I can do until I draw my fucking removal. Go ahead.
Okay. For battle phase, let's check out what this face down is.
It's a Sangha of the Thunder, so I'm gonna go ahead and declare its effect.
I will take 22, I guess. We will set another one. Go ahead.
Heavy Storm.
Yeah.
I will chain Kurenai at least.
Oh,
That's-
we really are in the
wow.
mirror match. You were
Wow.
right. Oh,
It really is the mirror match.
Oh, no.
You know, it is what it
The
is.
other face down was my other sideboard card, Draining Shields.
Oh no.
I'm going to set one card and switch Sangha of the Thunder to attack mode because, unfortunately, Cloudian can win the game next turn if I don't.
That is correct.
I guess so. I
I
guess so.
will pass to you.
Black Tyranno's actually kind of sick here, right? Because like Cloudian will always turn the team to defense, and then if you order your attacks properly, you're always hitting in with the 26. Like, that's kind of sick.
Okay, but the other side of that is because everybody is playing Cloudian Eye of the Typhoon, there's a built-in reason most of the time monsters are not in just all-in defense mode.
Sure.
It's really funny because if you have a 3k monster that isn't exactly another Typhoon, you can win here.
I actually could win even if it was 2 Typhoons, because it would change the battle position twice, right?
Oh, you could attack an Ultimate Obedient Fiend. Yeah,
Right,
wow.
right.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
is a
have
thing.
I don't have the second Typhoon,
Okay.
but that would be very funny.
Oh, I see
All
what
right,
you mean.
let's go to the battle phase and let's just clear up Sangha here.
Okay. I will lose the Sangha.
In main 2, I am going to smashing that Ultimate Obedient Fiend.
Finally.
Alright.
Go ahead. You will never defeat
Oh, no.
my big fucking Pixar man.
I get a normal summon
Oh,
Cloudian
yeah,
Eye of the
let's go.
Typhoon.
Oh, let's go. I just fucking
next-
love Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm gonna activate Monster Reborn.
Oh,
Targeting Ultimate Obedient
let's
Fiend.
go.
Why?
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Pass it back.
Okay, yeah, I mean,
tell
it
me you
doesn't
have
do
like an
anything to-
axe of despair or something.
Okay, this really depends on what the face down here is, but I do have Dark Hole.
Oh,
That's a big one.
God.
Boy.
It's a big one.
Storm Shooter?
Oh,
shoot the big
no.
That's an enormous one. Literal back-to-back
You got
storm
it.
shooters.
What was
my
it?
my face down card. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to use it, but it would have been very funny if I did. It was Dora of Fate.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
I'm so tempted to just blanket ban every card that appeared in this episode.
So what the hell are we doing? I feel like there's
Besides,
two pretty
like,
obvious
banning
ones.
every card that landed on the board, I mean,
I think Typhoon's time has come.
Are you sure? Did we ban Smashing Ground?
Yes.
yes.
Wait, is Smashing banned?
Yes.
No. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that makes
oops.
sense.
Am I playing anything else that's banned? I think I tried very hard, apparently other than with Smashing Ground, to follow the
Oh,
list.
whoa. You actually are playing Ultimate Obedient Fiend.
A card that we are banning right now.
Yeah, we just banned
Right? I mean...
it's so stupid. It doesn't do anything. It literally can't attack, but we have to ban it because nothing comes remotely close to that attack stat.
We also have to ban it specifically because every time it comes up in the format, it's for stupid reasons. Before it was skill drain, it also at one point broke Catapult Turtle, and now it is the best target for the fucking Fireburn card.
Kuranai.
Like, I don't mind this dude, but he hangs out with all the people I hate. So he's gotta he's canceled by proxy.
I would love to say goodbye to Cold Wave. It is a no fun allowed kind of card.
It's
yeah,
already limited, right?
I don't really have a problem with a heavy or true nade, but Cold Wave specifically being a 2-turner does feel a little upsetting.
I guess the other thing you could do is, since Magical Cylinder is banned, Dimension Wall is just Magical Cylinder 3 through 6, right? I know that it doesn't negate the attack, but I'm just talking about, like, how do you defang this burn deck if that's what you want to do.
I think I would be down to limit Dimension Wall along the same logic as, like, whenever Brain Control was limited, where, like, Brain Control is just a worse version of a ban card, but still really, really strong.
I could get behind that.
Okay, while we're at it, let's just ban the goddamn Gate Guardian pieces.
Yeah,
I am tired of those assholes.
Yeah,
Every time I see them, I'm like, God fucking didn't we ban these already? Every time. I'm like, I thought we banned these before. And then we always forget about
They're
Get them out of
they're
here.
so funny. They're just funny little guys.
I was going to advocate for taking literally the entire semi-limited list and limiting it.
So limiting Tetran Storm Shooter. We'll see about Jinzo until I actually see a Jinzo get summoned. That's the thing. I have yet to see
You are
a Jinzo get
Jinzo
summoned in the
truther.
last. I am. You got it. You're absolutely right.
Well, I unfortunately think I'm gonna have to end this episode on my phone.
Oh, that's
They're
okay.
trying to stop us. They found out. The authorities, they're trying to shut us down.
They're
Wait.
in the pocket of Big Jen.
Did you blue screen as soon as we started talking about moving the semi-limited list to limited?
Yes.
No, that's a
As soon
good
as I
point.
said- specifically, as soon as I said the word Jinzo.
Oh.
The truth is out there. Oh no, I was right to be a Jinzo truther, wasn't I? That's what I'm finding out.
Okay,
We moved the entire semi-limited list to limited. With the exception of Jinzo, you want to keep him around?
no.
I'm seeing the faces of everybody else on this call. I'm gonna say no. He can also go
Oh,
back
thank
to
God.
limited.
Do we want to talk about Tyler?
No.
No, I think he's great. Keep him in, baby.
We don't talk
Keep
about
him in. Let's go.
That dude rocks.
So, if we're gonna decide that Delinquent Duo is not okay, then I think we gotta get rid of Forceful Sentry, because it's a million times better. In a lot of past formats, they haven't necessarily seen play because using your one spell activation for what's in your opponent's hand rather than their field is not necessarily good. But what I've been discovering more recently, especially if you take the really stupid, broken shit off the list, like Cloudian Eye of the Typhoon, is that we are approaching a place where it is really, really good to run 3 Forceful Sentry, 2 Mind Crush, and 1 Trap Dust Shoot.
Ooh,
All right,
that
we'll
sounds
just
like
we'll
a
just
really
ban
good
Forceful.
package.
I'm down to ban
Yeah,
Forceful.
let's get it out of here.
Well, I feel pretty confident that we've saved the future. How about you?
Absolutely. This is probably the best FNL list we've come up with yet.
Because we didn't really do jack shit.
Exactly! Exactly!
Well, folks, I imagine that this is going to like resolve all of our outstanding issues. In fact, I'm calling it now. Not only will climate have changed, that's the goal, right, by the next episode, but also I expect all, social issues to have resolved too.
Elon Musk will have chosen not to buy Twitter.
No more racism, no more sexism. Maybe a little bit of ageism, just to keep things interesting, But generally, all the problems in the universe resolved. On the off chance that that doesn't happen, next year is 2008. What comes out that year?
I can't think of a single
Absolutely
card.
nothing of note.
Oh,
yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh didn't change at all in 2008.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Really? You're sure? There was no sort of black cloud hanging over Yu-Gi-Oh? Some sort of dark.
We just got rid of the
It's
cloud hanging over Yu-Gi-Oh!
True. It's a little bit of a dark spot in my memory, you know?
Yeah. Do we should be armed in preparation? We're gonna be playing Dark Arm Dragon.
I mean,
Yeah, we're gonna be dealing with Dad a little bit.
He's coming home, baby.
Can I plug the Discord really quick?
Yes.
yes, please do.
We have a junior format Discord. I'll send a link to Joe after this. We host tournaments. We build decks. We argue about the ban list. It's a really good time. And if you are interested in playing this format, you should definitely check it out.
I would also like to plug that Discord. Listen, if Joe calls you on a Thursday to record JJ on a Sunday, go into that Discord and steal the lists. That is how I robbed Jess of a win.
I think you robbed me of a win with Smashing Ground.
That's just the way it is. All right, bye.
All right, well, I'm on a list now.
That's not making it in the video.